Okay, quick question and be honest. Think about the version of yourself from 1 year ago. Same person, same life, 1 year back. Now, are you proud of that person? Are you embarrassed by that person? Or are you just kind of confused by that person?
Oh, I'm definitely confused by mine.
What did last year Liam do?
He thought 11 p.m. was a great time to start learning guitar.
Okay, that is very specific.
Every single night. Very motivated. No results. 0 songs. Just very loud at midnight.
Okay, but here's the thing. That version of you still tried, still wanted something better.
You just had terrible timing.
Most of us do. But that feeling, that wanting to grow, wanting to be better, that is one of the most human feelings there is. And today, we are giving you the English words to talk about that feeling.
Because personal growth is one of those topics that comes up everywhere. Job interviews, conversations with friends, journaling, therapy, LinkedIn posts at 7 a.m.
Oh, those LinkedIn posts.
You know the ones.
But seriously, if you cannot describe your own growth in English, you are missing a huge part of your story. And today, we are fixing that.
Welcome to FluentLife English. I'm Liam.
And I'm Amelia. And this is your cozy little corner of the internet for learning real, natural English.
Today's episode is perfect for B1 to B2 learners.
So the language is a little richer today, but still clear, still comfortable.
And if a word sounds tricky, don't panic. We always explain things as we go.
And then we have our word tour at the end, so stay with us for that.
But first, our comment question for today.
Yes, one sentence only.
Here it is. What is one thing you are working on improving about yourself right now?
Just one thing, one sentence. Drop it in the comments.
Mine would be waking up before 8 a.m. without hating the world.
That is a journey, Liam, a long journey.
Very long. Still in progress.
Okay, let's start here, because personal growth sounds very serious.
It does, like something written on a motivational poster, with a sunset behind it.
And a mountain. There's always a mountain.
Always a mountain, yes.
But honestly, personal growth is just becoming a slightly better version of yourself, over time, slowly, imperfectly. It doesn't have to be dramatic. No, it doesn't mean climbing an actual mountain, Liam.
Thank goodness.
It can be small things, like you used to avoid difficult conversations. Now you try to have them.
Or you used to skip breakfast every day, and now you eat at least a banana before noon.
Exactly. That counts.
Does it, though?
It absolutely counts. I think the problem is most people don't notice their own growth. They're too close to it. Yes, it's like, okay, imagine your phone,
Oh, I love a phone analogy.
right? Your phone gets software updates, small ones, all the time. And you don't even notice, but slowly it works better. It's faster, smarter, more secure.
Until it tells you to update and you tap Remind Me Tomorrow for 6 months.
Okay, yes, we are the remind me tomorrow people with our own growth sometimes.
Very much so.
But the updates are happening, even when we ignore them.
And I think that connects to a really important phrase, self-awareness.
Oh, great one.
Self-awareness means you can see yourself clearly, your strengths, your weaknesses, your patterns.
It's like being your own honest mirror.
Not the kind of mirror that makes you look taller in a clothes shop.
The honest one, the real one.
Because without self-awareness, you can't really grow. You don't know what to change.
You're just running, but you don't know the direction.
And that is exhausting and also very inefficient.
Very. So self-awareness is actually the starting point of personal growth, before anything else.
Before the mountain.
Before the mountain, yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the part nobody makes Instagram posts about.
The messy middle.
Yes, because the beginning of growth is exciting, right?
So exciting. New journal, new plan, new Liam.
New Liam with a guitar at 11 p.m.
But then, a few weeks pass.
And the new plan feels old, and you feel tired. and the goal feels far away.
And you start thinking, maybe I'm just not the kind of person who can do this.
That thought, yes.
That thought is a liar, by the way.
A very convincing liar.
You know what the messy middle reminds me of?
Tell me.
Okay, imagine you're at a buffet.
I am already interested.
You pick everything. A little pasta, some salad, a piece of cake, a thing you can't identify, but it looks interesting.
I know that feeling.
And then you sit down, and your plate is just chaos.
It's colorful, but stressful.
Exactly. And nothing on the plate is really satisfying because nothing got your full attention.
That is personal growth without focus.
Yes, you're trying to grow in 10 directions at once, and nothing moves forward.
So the messy middle isn't just about effort. It's also about what are you actually focusing on?
Right. And that's where the word intention becomes really important.
Intention, yes.
When something is intentional, you do it on purpose, with a clear reason, not just because you feel like it one Tuesday.
So intentional growth means you choose what to work on, and you have a real reason for that choice.
Not just, I saw a motivational video and felt inspired for 40 minutes.
We've all been there.
All of us. But inspired for 40 minutes is not the same as intentional.
Right. Intentional has staying power.
And there's another thing that makes the middle so hard.
What's that?
Setbacks.
Oh, yes.
A setback is when something pushes you backwards. You were moving forward, then something happens, and suddenly you feel behind.
It could be a bad week, a failed test, a difficult conversation, a Monday.
Just a Monday in general.
But setbacks are not the end of growth. They are part of growth.
They really are. They're not a full stop. They're more like a comma.
A comma. I really like that.
Growth continues after the comma.
It just needs a moment to breathe first. Okay, so now the really practical part.
Yes, because knowing about growth is one thing, but talking about it in English, that's a skill on its own.
And it comes up more than people expect.
Job interviews, definitely.
Can you tell me about a time you improved yourself?
Conversations with mentors, with friends, with teachers.
Even first dates. So, what are you working on right now?
Oh, that is a great first date question, actually.
It really is. You learn a lot about someone.
You do. And most people freeze because they don't have the words.
So let's fix that.
One of the most useful phrases is, I've been working on.
Simple, natural, very honest sounding.
For example, I've been working on being more patient. Or, I've been working on speaking up in meetings.
It sounds real. Not perfect, not finished, just in progress.
Which is honest, because growth is always in progress.
Another one, I've come a long way.
Oh yes, that's a beautiful phrase.
When you say you've come a long way, it means you have improved a lot compared to before.
Like, my English is not perfect, but I've come a long way from where I started.
And that sentence is powerful because it respects where you are and where you were.
It doesn't pretend you're perfect, but it celebrates real progress.
Very human sentence, very honest.
And then there's, I'm stepping outside my comfort zone.
Ah, a classic.
Your comfort zone is the space where everything feels safe and familiar. Not too hard, not too scary.
Like staying in the same routine, same habits, same patterns.
And stepping outside it means doing something uncomfortable on purpose, because you know it will help you grow.
Speaking a new language in public? Definitely outside comfort zone.
Asking for feedback at work? Comfort zone? Gone.
Starting a podcast when you've never done it before? Very outside comfort zone.
Speaking from experience?
Very much so.
But that discomfort, that's the feeling of growth happening.
It doesn't feel like growth in the moment.
No, in the moment it feels like you want to hide under a blanket.
But afterwards, you feel different, a little taller somehow.
Yes, even if you can't explain exactly why.
And that, right there, is what personal growth actually feels like in real life. Not dramatic, not like a movie, just quietly becoming a little bit more than you were.
Okay, time for a little friendly disagreement.
Oh, am I about to lose an argument?
Possibly.
Let's go.
So there are two very different ideas about personal growth, and people feel strongly about both.
Strongly, very strongly.
Side one, push yourself hard. No pain, no gain. Growth only happens outside your comfort zone. If it's not challenging, it's not working.
The suffer a little school of thought.
Exactly. The idea that growth requires friction, difficulty, struggle.
And there is truth in that, honestly.
There is. Struggle builds strength. Hard things build character. You can't get stronger by lifting nothing.
Great metaphor.
Thank you. But here's side 2.
Side 2, be kind to yourself. Growth should feel natural. You can't force it. Rest is part of the process. Self-compassion is not laziness.
The gentle growth school.
And I believe in this one, honestly.
Of course you do.
Because pushing too hard without rest, that's not growth. That's burnout wearing a motivational quote.
Okay, that is a good line.
Thank you. I've been saving it.
But here's what I think. The people who say push hard, they're not wrong about the goal. They're just sometimes wrong about the method.
And the people who say be kind to yourself, they're not wrong about self-compassion. They're sometimes just too comfortable for too long.
Right. So the smart answer is probably this.
The middle.
The middle. Push yourself and be patient with yourself. Challenge yourself and rest when you need to.
Growth with kindness, not growth with punishment.
Exactly. Because the goal is not to suffer your way to a better life.
The goal is to show up consistently, imperfectly, and trust the process.
And maybe, just maybe, put down the guitar at 11 p.m.
That is personal advice, and I will take it.
Okay. Before I word tour, one simple thing you can do today.
One thing, not 10.
Not 10. Just one.
Here it is.
Tonight or this evening, take 2 minutes, just 2, and finish this sentence in English.
The sentence is,
1 year ago, I couldn't blank, but now I can blank.
Fill in the blanks. Honestly, maybe it's 1 year ago, I couldn't understand English podcasts, but now I can follow along and learn from them.
Or maybe 1 year ago, I couldn't speak in meetings without panic, but now I can at least try.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be huge.
It just has to be true.
Because when you say it, when you actually write it or speak it, you make your growth real.
You give it language, and that matters.
And you can drop your sentence in the comments below.
We would genuinely love to read them.
We really would.
Okay, word tour time. This is one of my favorite parts.
Mine too. Let's go slowly through today's keywords and phrases.
These are the words we used naturally in today's conversation. Now we're going to slow down and look at them together.
Listen, repeat. Let them settle in. Word 1. Self-awareness. This means the ability to see yourself clearly, your strengths, your weaknesses, your habits. For example, the first step in personal growth is self-awareness. Or, her self-awareness helped her understand why she kept making the same mistakes. Repeat slowly. Self-awareness. Self-awareness.
Word 2. Intentional. If something is intentional, you do it on purpose, with a clear reason. For example, she made an intentional choice to spend less time on social media. Or, intentional practice is better than random effort. Repeat slowly. Intentional. Intentional.
Word 3. Setback. A setback is something that pushes you backwards or slows your progress. For example, losing that job was a setback, but it taught him a lot. Or, everyone faces setbacks. They are part of the journey, not the end of it. Repeat slowly. Setback. Setback.
Phrase 4. Come a long way. If you have come a long way, you have improved a lot compared to where you started. For example, you've come a long way since your first English lesson. Or, I know I'm not perfect, but I've come a long way this year. Repeat slowly. Come a long way. Come a long way.
Phrase 5. Comfort zone. Your comfort zone is the place where things feel safe and familiar. Stepping outside it means doing something that feels uncomfortable, on purpose. For example, giving a presentation pushed me way outside my comfort zone. Or, growth begins where your comfort zone ends. Repeat slowly. Comfort zone. Comfort zone.
Phrase 6. I've been working on. This phrase shows ongoing, intentional effort. You use it to describe something you are actively trying to improve. For example, I've been working on my listening skills every day. Or, she said she's been working on being more patient with herself. Repeat slowly. I've been working on. I've been working on.
Word 7. Reflect. To reflect means to think carefully and honestly about your experiences. to look back and learn from what happened. For example, at the end of each week, I like to reflect on what went well. Or, reflecting on your mistakes helps you grow faster. Repeat slowly. Reflect. Reflect.
Word 8. Resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover after something difficult, to get back up after a hard moment. For example, she showed great resilience after losing her job. Or, building resilience takes time, but it gets stronger every time you try. Repeat slowly. Resilience. Resilience.
Phrase 9. Step by step. This phrase means doing something gradually, one small action at a time, not trying to do everything at once. For example, you don't have to change everything at once. Take it step by step. Or, he improved his English step by step, and now he speaks with confidence. Repeat slowly. Step by step. Step by step.
And our final word for today, growth mindset. A growth mindset means you believe your abilities can improve with effort. You see challenges as chances to learn, not as proof that you're not good enough. For example, having a growth mindset helped her keep going even when it was hard. Or, the difference between giving up and continuing is often just your mindset. Repeat slowly. Growth mindset. Growth mindset.
And those were your 10 words and phrases for talking about personal growth.
Come back to this section, listen again, shadow the words.
The more you hear them, the more natural they will feel when you use them.
Okay, that's a wrap for today's episode of Fluent Life English.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us.
If this episode helped you, please like it, subscribe, and share it with one person who is also working on themselves.
And don't forget to drop your comment below. 1 year ago, I couldn't, but now I can.
We read every single one.
This is Amelia.
And this is Liam.
And we will see you in the next episode.
Until then, keep growing, step by step.
Bye.